However, we're going to use the more casual setup that I used to play with. So I put a bigger estimate on this one. So it will take a little bit longer with all the lag that's going to cause. Oh, look at that ship. Listen to that music. Oh, so good. Oh, I may need to adjust this again. It's like when you have Super Nintendo settings and like... Oop. No, I can't do that. Alright, let me reset. Okay, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked start the game when I meant to go to options first because I have to set my controls and the difficulty. I like shot and missile to be different. Always and forever. Alright, let me go back to that menu actually. No, that's not gonna help. Still got that Punch-Out song in my head. It's so good. Alright, Alright. That should make the game a little bigger. Okay. So, my setup was always spread bombs, double, twin lasers, F options, reduce, and Mega Crush. This is far different from the speedrun, where you use E lasers and regular options. But I want to show off what I used to play all the time. So let's do it. It's gonna be a lot slower on the bosses, it's gonna be laggier, but you know what? It's gonna be a blast. Listen to that banger of a track. Already! Gradius 3 comes out just slamming immediately. Alright, so the reduce is like the greatest thing ever. It makes your hitbox smaller and still gives you 2 hits. So it's amazing. Spread bombs are actually part of the speedrun initially, but they're not needed when you pair with the E-laser. So they got dropped, and they're a little laggier. You can see they make tiny little explosions on the ground, which are great. Also, separating missile and irregular shot in this game helps with lag a lot, since you're not shooting your lag everywhere. You're not constantly spamming missiles, which when you get 5 options is rough. Also, I'm going to get 5 options, which is never what you get, or 4 options, excuse me, which is never what you get in the speedrun for this game, at least from what I remember. Got him! Woo! Alright. We got an F option. So what F options do is they kind of just sit right next to your ship, above and below you. 2 up top, 2 on bottom. You'll see them eventually. Also, one of the nice things about twin lasers is you can kind of hit between boss patterns sometimes and such. And at least on this route, you'll be able to see more boss patterns, which I think is really neat. Gradius 2 PC engine? Yes. Briefly. Not long. It was on emulator because it's a disc game, I think. Not enough. I've played the first Gradius on TurboGrafx quite a bit. So why I like this setup so much casually is you're gonna see when I start to actually fill out all of my options and stuff. See, it's already starting to lag. I can already see it lagging with all the many options I have on the screen. Need 2 more options. Maybe I should get the PC Engine made. One nice thing about having this much firepower straight up front like this is you can just shred these bubbles really easily. The bad part is shredding these bubbles costs a lot of lag. But it also reduces lag when you kill them. Also, a nice thing with the F options is you don't have to get near the walls, which is probably the biggest obstacle in any Gradius game. It's just not hitting walls. So we're fully decked out in options now, which is nice. I got a huge wide spread here. But it gets better. Also, the nice thing is you have too many bubbles on screen, they'll just all pop. The bigger ones will pop and won't spawn more bubbles. Alright, so we got a nice spread of laser destruction here. And you can pretty much slay these things as they come on the screen, which is also nice. You got such a spread. See, the twin lasers are much better for stages, and the E lasers are the ultimate boss killers. That's why they're in the speedrun. Alright, so now I'm highlighting where the option slot used to be, but it's gone. But there is still use. The rotation options and the F options can do a spread like this. So if I hit the button to get another option and I hold it, I can spread my options now, which makes it even more crazy with the coverage. You can see how like nothing is going to get out of your path when you're doing it like this. Like, even the bubbles on the side of this boss are just... they don't have a chance. It's basically stun-locking this boss. It's great. I love it. The rotation options do the same thing. And I think it's something that's not really known about this game, even though it's super popular. I don't think they really detail it anywhere. But it's, as you can see, like, this is why it was such a fun casual setup for me, because I could just clear the screen just freely. But again, this is going to make bosses a little tougher. But I think in the long run it's a little more interesting because you get to see more boss patterns. Okay, so this stage especially, this stage is pretty much in every Gradius, which has a lot of wall cannons. So this stage specifically is good for this setup, because you, look at that, like they just can't do anything. And you can just cover everything. It also lags the game more, which is very advantageous in Gradius. So not only is the setup better to clear stages, it also makes the game slower, thus making it easier. I do want to not shoot, just to try to save a little time when there's no enemies on screen, because it will lag. And it will lag badly. That's why I just love these spread. Clear it all, baby. Clear it all. And of course, you know every single song in Gradius is and Gradius will never disappoint on the music end. See, if I shoot missiles at the same time, The game goes to a crawl. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of a secret here. You know what? No. I usually skip this stage, but I'm not going to this time. There's a secret right there you can go up into and get some extra lives, and it'll warp you to the next stage. It's a little faster. But I want to show off the regular stage. So let's go. Another huge bonus is this stage with this setup, because you always have options above and below you, so you can always clear a path for you safely. And it doesn't really matter if I shoot here or not. This part of the game always lags really badly. Somebody's having a fire alarm! So don't worry about the fire alarm in the background. They can literally go off here all the time because of the placement of the fire alarms. The apartments are so mind-numbingly stupid that they just go off whenever anybody cooks around here. I digress. Back to the Gradius. We're gonna slay another boss. Pretty shortly. But a large reason why the bonus is faster is just how laggy this section is no matter what you do. Dare to toast the roll? Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous that you have to do that. Now, how was everybody's Thanksgiving, by the way? Anybody who celebrated it? Had a nice meal? It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving turkey, it can be any meal. It's your tradition, it's your home. Do it how you like it. I'm just curious, did you have a great one? We had a great one. Food was on point. Everything was banging. Damn delicious. The nice thing about the twin lasers here is they can actually get inside and still break the shields. They're not very powerful. But they get the job every time. Some lasers. But yeah, this is like easy mode in Gradius, in my opinion. Gradius, I don't think is an easy game. It should never be considered an easy game. Just because of just, everybody has their own different tolerance of difficulty. I just don't think it's ever considered an easy game, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is that what it's called? I just, this is what I've been using my whole life in this game. I love it. It's so good. Not in the speedrun anymore, but casual play works so good. Still getting them. Hey, get them. All the Moai heads. So this is another standard Gradius stage. Every Gradius has a Moai head stage that I know of. Or at least Moai heads in it. But I'm pretty sure they all pretty much have a themed Moai stage and boss. So you see some of the heads turn around to fire back at you. Oh, was it 5 that didn't have one? I did play a bit of 5, and you're right, there is no. That's actually a shame. That's the one they hooked up with, Treasure? One of the other big-time shmupping companies. That game is hard. That is by far the hardest Gradius game I think I've played. How are you not gonna keep the Moai tradition alive? I don't. We could definitely just kill them and then stop shooting them. They all need to die. We're getting points here. that has an extra life. That could save me down the road. Normally, you're just supposed to kill one and then just wait between them. As you can see, the lag is a big difference. Yeah, I don't think I ever have the patience to learn it. It's super fun, but damn. Like that gas stage, that's just annoying to me. And then normally this is a couple E-lasers shot to death, but even with twin lasers, it doesn't take long. You got your Moai heads, they gone. They gone. Alright. Moai-ception indeed. The acid level feels like the cheapest level to me at times because it's so hard to predict that stupid acid without, like, mindless practice, but again, that is just my preferences. I find it incredibly impressive to anyone who has the drive to 1cc those incredibly hard shmups. No miss them, or any of that. This song is so good. I mean, it's Gradius, they're all good, but this is one of my favorite. Comes in, bam, bam a slide. The arcade version on the Switch. I may get that. I have the ability. The problem is I don't have like a Pro controller or anything like that for the Switch, and using those little joysticks would be very hard for me. Yeah, I think Gradius 2 had a fire stage. Life Force had a fire stage. I'm pretty sure one of the Gradius did it first, and I see it's gonna make me get this, ruin my ability to separate my options. Arcade Gradius. There's a super good Arcade Gradius 3 player on Twitch, and I can't remember their Twitch name right now, and it's making me sad. I mean, yeah, Blue Silver, there's always going to be the ones that out there do that. And again, kudos to them for doing that. Like, and at some point, I've seen people on, like, Loop 300 of Gradius 5. Like, at some point, it's not going to change, and you already know everything, so you're just going to cream it. A kaboom! Also, F options help immensely on that boss, since it goes above and below you all the time. Gradius, oh, there's a Gradius 2 kill screen? That's pretty amazing. Not like I can't just do sweeps. Oh, take that, yo. Ideally, I like to have 3 speed boosts in this game, but I think I'm going to try to make it through this run with 2, which might make it a little difficult on the speed stage. We might run into a wall or something, but hopefully. It's actually been quite a bit since I played this game, but I love it so much. Again, just like Mega Man 1 kind of stands for the entire franchise, this kind of stands for the entire Gradius franchise, because I legitimately never played a Gradius game I did not like. Gradius 1 through 5, Gradius Gaiden is stunningly good. The Game Boy ones were fine, you know, they were good. The TurboGrafx ones were amazing. They're so good. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Salamander Life Force, same game. They are the exact same game, but for some reason, the Salamander version, you can have 3 options. And then Life Force, you can have 2. Life Force is what got me into shmups. Honestly, I should have probably put that one in there instead of this one. But I thought Gradius would be more fun overall, especially Gradius 3. I think this is the one most people really remember enjoying the Gradius series. See, even when I'm not shooting, the stage is laggy. There's just some places in this game that are super laggy. Oh, oh, oh. Riseth, plant boss. Riseth. Look at all those hits. With the E-laser, it dies in 3 hits. Oh, that was a little close. Get your penis mouth away from this thing. Yeah. No, I specifically mean the SNES version. The arcade version is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Oh, look, I'm over here. Whoa, look at me, I'm over here. Oh, no. Look at the background. It looks really neat. It's so close. And it's done. Yeah, actual JP, like, I can completely get that as well. Like, there are games I enjoy watching and I just don't enjoy playing, or I just don't want to play, if it makes it more sense that way. Gradius 3 arcade is... it's something. Look at all that lag. I have all this maneuverability. Fighters and JRPGs. For me, it was run-and guns like Mega Man, shmups like Gradius, and like 2D platformers. I don't really like 3D platformers that much. In general, I mean, there's a lot of good ones for sure, but very few and far between for me. Once again, F options make this stage wonderfully easier than it normally is, since it can cover, again, above and below you. So I just ran into the wall there. Alright, nice. Got to the speedy stage. I think my speedrun time of this is like 24 minutes or something like that. I want to see where I end up time-wise here. I will say the twin lasers are super good for these style ones. If it hits straight to the core, it shreds it. I might actually just get one more for a shield boost. I don't really need to spread options on this stage. And if I get hit, I'd prefer to heal my shield. I love Gradius one. Shit, man, I routed the crap out of that one. I found 2 majorly good time saves a while ago. I don't have the record anymore, but I'm fine with that. That game is great. I just wish more people would run it. I wish more people would run shmups as a speedrun and not think it's just a joke. Because that's kind of just depressing to me. Like, it's fine if you don't want to run it or don't think speedruns are that fun to watch. Being rude about it is not nice. It's like my speedrun time is 24 minutes or something like that. I'm on this boss at 22 and a half. Still quite a bit of game to go here. So much time saved. Was this in Gradius 2 first? I think so, yes. A lot of bosses are reused in Gradius games, and I'm pretty sure that one was a Gradius too. Notice when you destroy one core, it can only use that side of the ship. Neat little touch that the creators did. I mean, it's Gradius. It's the ultimately great theme. Is there any other Yu-Gi-Oh deck that compares? I don't think so. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh a day in my life, but Gradius is in it, therefore it is the best deck. Our little Vic Viper. Orb! This is another one where if you get a really crafty E-Laser shot down the middle, you just... E-Laser's cool. What do we have here? Oh my god. It's another boss. It's a lot of lasers. The ship. Goodbye! That's the boss rush. Move list for MK3. Shady guy in the flame. Yeah, I think we got some weird move list from somewhere from Mortal Kombat 2 when we were younger. That's for that. Mortal Kombat 4 for the N64 are like the only fighting games I really played that much of that I can think of. And even that, like, I'm just not a fighting games person. That's all it comes down to. More bosses and lasers are coming up. We are not finished. But the speedrun time for this game is already finished. Quite a few of the speedrun times of this game have already finished at this point. Oh, listen to that music. This is where the F options are going to again come in super handy. It's one of those levels where they have tons of enemies, turrets on the top and bottom of the screen. Barely use missiles at all in this run. You just don't need missiles that much when you have the spread. It does the job for you pretty much. There's still moments it's useful, like right now. I mean, the spread missiles still do a lot more damage than just the laser too. I've just honestly forgotten to use it quite a bit. Rolling options in E-Laser is fun. You also spread your rotating options as well. Charge laser death, yep. That one's super fun, I think, more for, like, regular levels, but for boss aiming, I find it a little frustrating at times. There we go. So I just like using, like, regular options with it. The locking options can also be an interesting option with the E-Laser, but I think the most out of, like, quickness, anyways, would just be regular lasers. Whee! Getting all the points right now. These, on the hardest difficulty, actually aren't killable. So you gotta make sure you kill them in a good spot. Or else you can just get yourself killed here. I mean, there's a little space you can squeeze through if you're on the smallest ship, but it's tight. It's spider time. ready for some spiders. Oh, crap. Actually, this might be useful. A little riskier there, a little bomb scratch. It's nice though. Alright, we're on the last stage. We've made it this far. Can we finish? Swag percent, you know how I do, Big Mike? Yep, see? So I was saying, you just... they never... I don't think they mentioned it. They might mention it in the book, but, like, I think it's just not common knowledge, and with the F options and the R options, those are the two options that you can do this with. Super fun. Wait, what hit me? Oh, this song is also so... That's not a big deal to be hit there. That's the first hit I've taken all game. Let's hope it's the last. E-lasers again. Not only do they, twin lasers. Not only do they lag the game, but they take out these things very easily. There we go. I have refreshed my shields now. Oh, son of a poop. I actually need to use that there because I didn't want to shoot because these things grow back and they'll just kill you if you're not in the right area. This stuff can get dangerous. This is actually a bad setup for this area, in my opinion. Because it's very easy to get yourself killed. But hey, we got ourselves a no miss. Just call me the Swag Master. Right, Colin? Constant hot jams? Oh, yes. He's actually saying something, but it's super hard to actually make out. You know how Gradius is on their last bosses. G to the G. That is Gradius 3, one of my favorite games of all time. Favorite game series of all time. Life Force is what really got me into shmups. I mean, Life Force and the NES is just another Gradius. Same games. So much fun. I love these games so much. The last one is a turbo.